Yeah, very good evening, friends. Welcome to Kishan's News of Sustainability. So we are in line with Sustainable Development Goals. Those are 17 goals which are prescribed by the United Nations in the year 2015. So with the collaboration of all the governments and all the countries and all the organizations in the world, we are going to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals of 17 goals with 116 targets by 2030 under the agenda of 2030 agenda for sustainable development. So today we are going to talk about the new index results, that is environmental performance index 2022. So let's talk about a brief introduction about what is all about the EPI index. So the EPI, that is Environmental Performance Index, it is an international ranking system. So under this index, the international rankings which will be given to each and every country based on their environmental performance. And here, this ranking system is going to measure the environmental health of that particular country as well as the sustainability concern of that particular country. And the EPI is going to be, published by every 2 years, and which was started initially in the year 2002. So, and the main motto of this index is going to provide how countries are striving towards to put forward the environmental activities towards to meet the sustainable development goals, which are outlined by United Nations. And this index is outlined framed by World Economic Forum with the collaboration of Yale Center for Environmental Law and Policy, and also the Columbia University Center for International Earth Science and Information Network. And basically, here you can find that this EPA is going to provide a data-driven summary for each and every country in the world based on their state of environmental sustainability. And here you can find some of the major what are that methodology, we can say that. So here the EPI is going to cover 40 performance indicators that are going to provide address the 11 issue categories which will be discussed in the latter stage. And the major major categories which will be are included in the environmental performance index, those are environmental health and ecosystem vitality and climate change. Based on these three categories, this index is going to give the ranking and scoring to the particular country based on their performance. And this EPI is basically provide and meeting the needs of targets of United Nations under the name of Sustainable Development Goals, that is UNSDGs. So they are going to move the society towards a sustainable future. And the framework is going to, this is the framework, and we can say this is a methodology where this index is consisting of three main categories, that is climate change, ecosystem vitality. Ecosystem vitality weightage is all about 42%, and climate change is all about 38%, and environmental health, which is about 20%. And in that environmental health, they are focusing on waste management, heavy metals, and sanitation, drinking water, and air quality. When it comes to ecosystem vitality, they're focusing on biodiversity and habitat, ecosystem services, and fisheries, and acid rain, agriculture related activities, and water resources. And coming to the climate change category, they're focusing on climate change mitigation issues, basically focusing on CO2 and CH4 and N2O and GHG emissions and some of other categories. So this is all about the framework, and we can see the methodology based on these methodologies. So they are going to give the score and ranking for each and every country under the Environmental Performance Index. And so you can, what are the major highlights of this index of 2022? We can hear. So Denmark, which is top country in the 2020 ranking of EPI, and followed by United Kingdom and Finland. And you can observe here, this graph is providing a relationship between EPI score and as well as the GDP per capita, which is outlined by the this World Economic Forum and ALA Center for Environmental Law and Policy. So as per the chart, you can observe here, there is a strong positive correlation between EPI score and GDP per capita. You can observe all the countries which are plotted on this graph, and you can get to know how this strong correlation between this EPI and GDP per capita. And here you can observe these are the top countries like Denmark, UK, and Finland, and Malta and Sweden. These are the top 5 countries as per the EPI 2022. So then we can move to how different countries are there and what are the scores which are provided by this ranking. We can observe from the website of yale.edu. So you can observe environmental performance index rankings. So here the Denmark tops which rank 4-1, and the score is EPI score is 77.90, followed by UK which is 77.70, and followed by Finland 76.50, which got the 3rd rank in the EPI, followed by Sweden, Luxembourg, and Slovenia, and Austria, and Switzerland, Ireland, and Netherlands. And here you can see our India's ranking here. So India got the last rank, that is 180 rank, with the 18.90 score. We can observe here how India is performing in that EPI, in that each and every category you can observe here. So under entire EPI score, this is about 18.90 only. So India got 180 rank. This is the last rank in that EPI 2022. And under biodiversity or under ecosystem vitality, the India score is 19.30, which got 178 rank. Going to ecosystem services and biodiversity, here you can also in fisheries category, in acidification and agriculture category, and water resources and environmental health, which is about 12.50 score, which got 178 rank. And under air quality subcategories, sub variables are there. You can observe here rankings and scores on each and every category and each and every factor. And sanitation and heavy metals and waste management and climate policy related, which is about 21.70. India got 165th rank in that climate policy. So these are the rankings which are provided by the LA University. So here this is all about the India's ranking and global ranking of environmental performance index. So based on this index, the government will take the decision regarding how they're going to make the future policies regarding each and every environmental aspect and climate aspect. And so this is, thank you so much. This is about today's lecture, and thank you very much for your patience listening. If you feel it is worthy video, and you can share with your friends and other your known people. Thank you so much.